Alright, next technique is everybody's favorite technique, 5 swords! Ah! Alright, 5 swords is a fabulous technique. Love it. Other systems that like to borrow things from Kenpo, pretty much always borrow 5 swords if they're going to pick something. Anyway, this is for a roundhouse, haymaker, whatever you want to do it. I'm going to show you the way that I do it, and then I'll talk about it. So first, we're going to show medium speed. 2, 3, extending. 1, 2. Let's start from the other side. You can see the rest. Cross out. All right. Love this technique. How do you not love this technique? It's got 5 swords in it. All right. First comes slowly, comes the punch. You're going to step forward with your right foot. Now, the 5 swords initially were 2 swords, 3 swords, 4 swords, and 5 swords, or 4 swords and 5 swords. Most of the time, we like our lower belts to have closed hands. So for beginners, let's use 2 closed fists from here. As you get more advanced, you can open them up. But beginners, we like to keep things closed. If you can step in and check off the knee, fabulous. Depends how he steps. It's one of those things. If you can get it, great, but don't reach for it. Don't misalign your stance in order to try and compensate for hitting the knee. So, however it is he steps in, you're going to step through. Very important. Some people I've seen do this one and they do it as fast as they possibly can. What that does is it does not allow your opponent to react. Also, I know Ron throws a powerhouse of a roundhouse, and if you step in and block that and start moving into your other techniques, other parts, and I'm going to be so fast and flashy, before you have dropped your weight and settled that first block, you are going to get knocked sideways and fall on your butt, and the rest of your technique is going to be useless. So, base technique. Base technique only goes to the uppercut. I want to step in, bam, I want to block. For beginners, we're going to hit bicep. As you move through the ranks, you can, of course, destroy the shoulder as well. You can actually, this is where we've got other moves like the various, couple of the storm techniques and such. There's some other ones where we step in doing it this way. So, basically, the strikes and where you hit can move right up the body. But for 5 swords, we're going to hit checking off this hand, checking up this hand. This part of your arm. We want to make sure that your knees are bent and you are settled into that block. Again, no reason to continue if you don't get the block. Most important thing, just in case, block your face. Here's this is coming at my face. Boom, I'm going to make him sorry and have everything freeze right in place. From here, contouring down the arm, we're going to do a chop to the side of the neck. This is going to come down. This is going to follow right along its path, palm heel strike. This hand is going to be sitting on what's known as the tabletop. Just kind of sits there. Some people like to retract it. I'm not a big fan of that. When it comes down, I want to continue the loop. I don't see any reason. Now, it's very important, don't go past your shoulder. The tabletop only goes out parallel with your shoulder. The rest of it is how the rest of your body moves. You can move it back, but not unless your hips are going with it. So you don't want to overextend, you're just going to hurt yourself. So, chop, palm, dropping your weight. Notice I'm dropping into a close kneel stance because I want to launch, boom, into that uppercut. Anchoring my elbow, lifting, striking using my hips. If you are just going to use this, that's not a whole lot. I mean, unless you're like Ron, and just even the slightest touch is going to devastate your opponent. You didn't even hit me. Now, then you want to be able to use everything that you have, largely your hips, anchoring your elbow, to strike up. Now that is where the base move ends. 2 strikes, 3 strikes, 4 strikes, 5 strikes. Now this is where we have a little bit of variation. A lot of people do the extension as the whole thing, so we'll just show off the whole thing because it's so much fun. All right, the extension that goes from here. The extension is presuming that from here, he's going to somehow, maybe I missed, maybe he's superhuman, he's going to throw a left punch from there. So I'm going to come up and I'm going to say, hey, what's going on? And this hand is going to use as an extended outward block. At the same time, my left foot is going to move up the circle, and I'm going to do a left chop to the side of his throat. I like to do a forward bow from here, still facing him straight on. A lot of people do a twist stance. I'm not in favor of a twist stance because if he knocks me over, if I hit here and this is a strong punch, I'm at my weakest angle for that. If I'm still hitting straight on and he throws it in there, at least I've got something to back me up. So from here, I'm going to strike here to the side of his neck, and then you can hook a little bit if you like. This hand will then continue up, striking down the back of his neck. I like to go all the way down into a reverse bow. Not everybody does. I prefer a reverse bow. And then I'm going to use a path that's going to be arcing to go up from there. If you try and go down and go exactly straight back up, you're going to hit him more like in the nose, because this one is going to go bring him down, and if I go straight, I don't want to hit him in the head or the nose or whatever, so I like to contour back up. So 1, 2, this path of motion. This is a great technique. Can't help but make a lot of noise when you make it, and I love it. So 5 swords, ladies and gentlemen.